Listen up. Dropshipping isn't a side hustle anymore, it's a digital war zone. You're playing checkers while the world plays 3D chess. The barrier to entry is low, but success is guarded by algorithms and AI. The top players use AI to outsmart, outpace, and outmaneuver. Buckle up. In this new era, there's no room for second place. Alright, let's talk tactics. In dropshipping, knowing your enemy means using AI to track every move, prices, ads, products, and inventory, across their entire business. Tools scrape their stores 24/7, flagging price drops and new products instantly. AI scans their ads, revealing what works and what doesn't. You see winning products as they emerge, no guesswork, just data. This is how you dominate. This is the new standard. Winning isn't just about reacting to your competitors. True dominance comes from moving into spaces they don't even know exist. This is where predictive gap analysis comes in. It's about using AI to find the holes in the market, the unmet customer needs, the underserved niches, the why doesn't this exist products. Your AI isn't just looking at what's currently selling, it's scanning the entire digital conversation. It's reading thousands of product reviews, forum posts on Reddit, Quora questions, and social media comments. It's looking for patterns of frustration and desire. Imagine this, your AI scans 50,000 reviews for the top 100 wireless chargers on Amazon. It uses natural language processing to identify recurring complaints. Words like too slow, slips off, overheats, and doesn't work with my phone case get flagged. The AI clusters these complaints and presents you with a data-driven conclusion. There's a significant market demand for a fast, non-slip wireless charger with better thermal management that works through thick cases. That's not a guess. That's a market gap, identified and quantified by a machine in a matter of hours, a task that would take a human months. Once you have this insight, you move into a rapid validation sprint. You don't need to order 1,000 units and hope for the best. You use AI again. This time you use generative AI like Midjourney or DALL-E to create hyper-realistic images and videos of this new, perfect wireless charger. You haven't even spoken to a supplier yet. You then run a small, targeted ad campaign with these AI-generated creatives, driving traffic to a simple pre-order landing page. The goal isn't to sell a product yet. The goal is to test the hypothesis. Are people willing to put down their email or even a small deposit for this solution? This is lean, mean, and incredibly fast. Within 48 hours you have real-world data on whether your AI-identified gap is a goldmine or a dead end. If the pre-orders flood in, you've got a validated winner. Now you can confidently go to your suppliers with a specific set of requirements, knowing exactly what the market wants. You've taken the guesswork out of product development. You didn't just find a product, you engineered one based on a clear, data-defined market need. You're not just selling what's available, you're creating what's desired. This is how you build a brand, not just a store. Let me give you a real-world example of how this works. Picture a small dropshipping team, let's call them Project Ember. They were tired of fighting over the same saturated products. They decided to pivot their entire strategy around AI-powered gap analysis. They deployed an AI tool to scour tech blogs, Kickstarter campaigns, and niche subreddits focused on home office gadgets. The AI wasn't just looking for keywords, it was analyzing sentiment, looking for problems that people were passionate about solving. It was looking for emotional signals in the data, the kind of frustration that leads to a purchase. The AI kept flagging a recurring theme. Coffee and tea going cold. People were spending good money on premium beans and fancy kettles, only to have their drink become lukewarm by the time they got deep into their work. The existing solutions were clunky warming plates or poorly insulated travel mugs. The AI identified a specific gap, a sleek, minimalist desk mug that could maintain a precise temperature set by the user via a smartphone app. It highlighted a desire for control, convenience, and aesthetics that the current market wasn't addressing. This wasn't just an idea, it was a data-backed opportunity. Following the playbook, Project Ember didn't rush to production. They used generative AI to create a stunning set of lifestyle images and a short, compelling video showcasing the Ember mug. They spun up a landing page and ran a highly targeted ad campaign aimed at remote workers, creatives, and tech enthusiasts, the very communities where the AI had found the initial complaints. The results were explosive. They hit their 1,000-person pre-order list in under 72 hours. They had validated the product with minimal risk and now had the social proof and capital to place a significant initial order with a top-tier supplier. When they finally launched, they didn't just launch a product, they launched a solution to a problem everyone recognized, but no one had properly solved. They dominated the market because they weren't just another Me Too dropshipper, they were first. They had used AI to listen to the market's whispers and turn them into a roar. Their profit margins were huge because they were selling a unique high-value item, not competing on price for a generic gadget. This case study isn't a fantasy, it's a blueprint for how intelligence and speed are creating the next generation of e-commerce winners. You're ready to dive in. But how do you actually win at AI-powered dropshipping? Here's your battle plan. Build your intelligence stack. Use tools like Koala Inspector for competitor research and Meta Ad Library for ad insights. Spot trends with Google Trends and dig deeper with SparkToro or custom scripts. Validate fast, create product images with Midjourney, launch a landing page and test with targeted ads. Automate everything: ads, pricing, customer service. Let AI run the machine so you can focus on your next move. I'm all in on the AI revolution, it's the future. But, if you're not careful, this powerful tool can backfire. Over-automation is risky. You need human oversight. Set rules, check in, and remember, technology is your co-pilot, not the pilot. Watch for bias. Your AI is only as good as its data. Diversify your sources and question the output, and don't ignore legal risks. Compliance matters. The key? Balance. Use AI as an assistant, stay engaged, and always stay in control. If you've mastered the basics, competitor spying, gap analysis, and smart automation, it's time to level up. The bleeding edge of AI and dropshipping is where things get really exciting. We're moving beyond simple data analysis and into truly futuristic capabilities. Think about your supplier relationships. Instead of just finding a supplier on a platform, imagine deploying a generative AI agent to negotiate for you. This AI, trained on thousands of successful negotiation tactics, can communicate with multiple suppliers simultaneously in their native language, haggling over price, minimum order quantities, and shipping terms to get you the absolute best deal. Then there's the product quality game. One of the biggest killers in dropshipping is getting stuck with a batch of low-quality or counterfeit goods. This is where computer vision comes in. Before a bulk order ships, you can require your supplier to send high-resolution photos or a video of the products. An AI model can then analyze these images, comparing them against a golden sample to detect subtle defects, color inconsistencies, or signs of fake branding that the human eye might miss. This is your automated quality control agent, saving you from disastrous inventory investments and protecting your brand's reputation. Let's talk about the supply chain itself. The lack of transparency is a massive vulnerability for dropshippers. You don't know where your product is, if it's ethically made, or if it will get stuck in customs. The solution is blockchain technology, integrated with your AI systems. By using a blockchain-based supply chain ledger, every step of the product's journey, from the factory floor to the shipping container to the customer's doorstep, is recorded in an immutable, transparent record. Your AI can monitor this chain, predict delays before they happen, and automatically communicate updates to your customers, turning a potential negative experience into a positive, trust-building interaction. These aren't just pie-in-the-sky ideas. The technology to do this exists right now. It's about having the vision and the hustle to piece it together. By combining generative AI for negotiation, computer vision for quality control, and blockchain for transparency, you're building a dropshipping operation that is not just efficient, but incredibly resilient. You're eliminating the biggest points of failure in the traditional model. You're not just outsmarting your rivals on the marketing front, you're out-engineering them on the operations front. This is how you build a business that's not just profitable but practically unbreakable. So what's the ultimate endgame here? Where does all this lead? It leads to the creation of an unbeatable business powered by a self-improving AI feedback loop. Think of it like a flywheel. Every single action you take, every piece of data you collect, feeds back into the system, making it smarter, faster, and more effective for the next cycle. It's a perpetual motion machine for business growth, and it's built on a constant flow of information between your marketing, your products, and your customers. This is how you create a moat around your business that your competitors can't cross. Here's how it works in practice. Your AI-powered ads drive traffic and sales. The data from those sales, who bought, what they bought, and their feedback, is immediately fed back into your AI. The AI analyzes this new data to refine customer profiles, making your next ad campaign even more targeted and efficient. Customer service interactions handled by your AI chatbot capture common questions and complaints. This information is then sent to your product development AI, highlighting potential improvements for the next version of your product or flagging ideas for new accessories. This loop creates a business that adapts in real time. While your competitor is waiting for quarterly sales reports to make decisions, your business has already adapted a dozen times. You see a trend of customers asking if your smart mug is dishwasher safe? Your AI flags it. The next product iteration is designed to be dishwasher safe, and your marketing is updated instantly to highlight this new feature. You're not just responding to the market, you're evolving with it, moment by moment. The speed of this adaptation is your single greatest competitive advantage. This is the Holy Grail, an AI-powered business that not only executes flawlessly but also learns and improves with every single customer interaction. It's a living, breathing organism that gets stronger over time. Your ads get better, your products get better, and your customer satisfaction soars. This creates a powerful brand affinity that can't be replicated by a copycat just stealing your product images. They can copy what you're doing today, but they can't copy the intelligent, adaptive system that will determine what you do tomorrow. This is how you stop competing and start dominating. So there it is. The curtain has been pulled back. Dropshipping in 2025 and beyond is a game of intelligence. It's a digital arms race, and the currency is data, processed at lightning speed by artificial intelligence. The days of stumbling upon a winning product by chance are over. The winners of tomorrow are being built today, founded on proactive, data-driven strategies. They are using AI to spy on the competition, predict market gaps before they're obvious, and build self-improving systems that create an unbeatable competitive edge. This isn't a trend, it's a fundamental shift in how business is done. You have a choice to make. You can stick with the old playbook, fight for scraps in saturated markets, and wonder why you're always one step behind. You can treat AI as a novelty, a toy to play with while your competitors are weaponizing it. Or, you can embrace the change. You can see this for what it is, the single biggest opportunity you will have this decade to build something meaningful, profitable, and defensible. You can start today by implementing the battle plan, building your intelligence stack, and committing to a new way of thinking. Don't be intimidated by the technology. The tools are more accessible than ever before. The real barrier isn't technical knowledge, it's mindset. It's about having the hunger to learn, the hustle to execute, and the humility to know that you must always be adapting. This is your moment. The battlefield is set, the weapons are available. The question is, will you pick them up? Will you learn the new rules of engagement, or will you become another footnote in the history of e-commerce? Stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for the easy way out. The work is the way. Dive in, learn about these tools, run small experiments, fail fast, learn faster. Start building your AI-powered feedback loop today, one piece at a time. The future of dropshipping belongs to the operators who fuse human ingenuity with artificial intelligence. The future belongs to you, if you're willing to go out and claim it. Now go execute. The clock is ticking. If you found this valuable and want more cutting-edge AI dropshipping strategies, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Your engagement helps us bring you even more powerful insights, so join the community, and let's win this AI dropshipping game together.